millennials. My generation is at it again, and this time they're coming for your divorces. Yes, according to Bloomberg, millennials are causing the divorce rate to plummet. Whereas the baby boomers used to marry young, divorce, and remarry, Generation X and especially the millennials are being pickier about whom they marry. I mean, the sheer audacity of these folks. How dare they stay in long lasting marriages and be more cautious of who they marry? I mean, think about the divorce lawyers, the judges, you selfish little pricks. And I mean, don't you know that you can have up to 3 wives and still be elected as president? And talking about our beloved president, Trump continues his path on the wrong side of history, and this time in support of Saudi Arabia. And to understand Trump's response, you have to understand what happened with Khashoggi, a Washington Post journalist whose assassination has rocked international politics harder than when Stormy Daniels rocked Trump's world. Khashoggi was taken captive, dismembered, and then murdered inside the Saudi consulate in Turkey. They didn't even wait to take him back to their home country. And you may ask, what incentive does Trump have in protecting the Saudis? Well, how about the $110 billion arms deal between the US and the Saudis? Or the various real estate investments they've made in Trump properties. The Trumps are so close with the Saudi royal family that White House officials were concerned with Jared using private communication channels to converse with the Saudi crown prince. And we here at Late Night with a Brown Guy have a transcript of their conversation. Hell, I'm just surprised Trump hasn't proposed that to truly get to the bottom of this, we should send in more journalists inside the Saudi consulate, one at a time. Trump's defense of the Saudis has been similar to his defense of Kavanaugh, calling these allegations unverified accusations despite the presence of audio recording of Khashoggi screaming. So all we have to do is get the Crown Prince, MBS, short for Mohammed bin Salman, or as I like to think of it, most boring Santa, but get his calendar for the week in question. See, nowhere over here is a listed assassinated journalist who makes fun of me on the regular, but instead he was at date night with Jared? Tune in next week to hear Jared Kushner's Yelp review on his favorite kebab place in Saudi Arabia. In other news, the Boston Red Sox have defeated the Los Angeles Dodgers in 6 games. 6 games to win the World Series.